What is the deal with these Walgreens exclusive black hole figures? Hey everybody. So this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while, but it's just kind of taken a little bit longer. So about a year ago, or a little over a year ago now, I can't believe it's been that long, I did a review on these two figures here. These are the Diamond Select black hole figures of Vincent and Bob. And if you want to check out that review, I'll leave a link down in the description below. I also reviewed the Maximilian that came out. And so after the first wave of these, which is what these were, they kind of disappeared for a while and they were hard to get. And then a few months later, these ones started showing up. These were the Walgreens exclusive figures. So then there was all this confusion about what were these Walgreens ones and what were the difference between the two. And I had people commenting in the comments section, and I've had just people in general ask me about it. So I finally decided I'd make a video on it. The reason it took so long is because it's really hard to get these guys, these Walgreens exclusives. I've been to probably 5 or 6 Walgreens in my area on a regular basis trying to find these, and it's hard to find. There's also a Walgreens exclusive of Maximilian as well. And so I finally got a hold of these, but unfortunately I had to resort to getting this on eBay. In fact, I bought 2 because I want to be able to open this one and then keep another one minty fresh in the package. Now, looking at the back of the box of the Walgreens exclusive, we see here that they only have 2 exclusive figures. They have Vincent and they have Maximilian. They do not have old Bob, unfortunately, which is not surprising because poor old Bob, he just doesn't get any respect. Poor guy. So they only make these 2 figures, and the one that I'm even more confused about is the Maximilian one because, well, I'll go into that later. But for now, these are the only 2 that you can get as far as the black hole figures go as Walgreens exclusives. Alright, so looking at these side by side, you're going to notice that in the Walgreens exclusive Vincent, he does have some accessories that he comes with down here, and he comes posed very much like the 2-pack of Vincent with old Bob here, where he's got the side arms already attached and the extended legs already attached, and so does the Walgreens version. So there is some differences with these 2 figures, and I'll open this one up here and then I'll show you what the differences are. Okay, so here is the Walgreens exclusive now, all out of the package, and I've tried to attach all of the little accessories that come with him. So he already has the 2 extended arms on the side here, and I think the reason that he already comes with those extended in both the 2-pack and this version is because once you put this little cover in, which is actually the claw that is retracted, once you put that inside that little slot right there, it's really hard to get that out. There is a little nail hole right there where you can try to pop it back out or use maybe an X-Acto blade or something to pop it out, but it's really hard and you got to be careful not to scratch it up right there. He also comes with the drill right here, and he also comes with the extended lasers and of course the extended legs, which are already extended. So then he also comes with the little covers for the lasers in case you decide you do not want to have these extended right here. He also comes with the shorter legs so that if you don't want the legs extended. And then he also comes with, like I showed you, the 2 of these. So the only thing I can see that he's missing, well, there's a couple things, out of the Walgreens exclusive is he does not come with the extended front claws, which I find it kind of strange. I mean, why wouldn't they include that? So on the 2-pack, you would open this up, pull that little claw out, and there's an extended one you can put in there, but it doesn't come with those. So I think that's really kind of odd that it doesn't come with those. And then the other thing is he doesn't come with the diorama, and so the diorama is a whole nother thing, so I'll discuss that in just a minute. One thing I wanted to point out is that on every single one of these Vincent figures, that is both for the 2-pack with Vincent and Bob and then the Walgreens exclusives, is that the piece for his drill right here, it always has the paint come off. So they have a piece of like Scotch tape that holds these accessories in place, and every time you take these off of that Scotch tape, it pulls the paint off. I had to repaint the one on the 2-pack. I had to repaint that silver on there, so that's just a problem. Like, it seems like they always put those in maybe before the paint's dried, or somehow it's just not sticking to the plastic very well, but that's something you're probably gonna have to touch up whichever version of this you get. I also want to mention that these stands are pretty horrible. I'm not gonna lie, they're really bad. This one, so you get these extended pieces and you can shorten it down, and I would recommend that you actually do that. Just use this piece here and I think this piece, and forget about this middle piece. This actually looks like it's one short of one of the pieces compared to the two-pack. I think the two-pack has either two of these or two of these. I'm not sure. So I think there's one piece that's not included with the Walgreens exclusive, but it's not like you really need it anyway. I mean, look at the weird way I had to do this in order to hold him up, and so it's kind of, it's kind of wobbly and it's not very strong, and especially with Bob, because Bob is way heavier than Vincent is here. So yeah, don't expect much out of the stands. Thankfully, on the Walgreens version, they still kept the ability to turn his head like that, and then they also still have it so that you can push his head down and hide his face like you did in the movie, which I thought was really cool. And then you can also pull this back up, and then you can actually lift that part and see his brain, just like in the movie as well in a couple of scenes. So yeah, I'm glad that the Walgreens version still had that functionality and you didn't lose, any of that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so looking at the two-pack that came out originally about a year ago, so shortly after these came out, they sold out really fast, and then they were hard to get a hold of again, probably because the pandemic, held up production, and they started popping up again, but they're already selling out everywhere, and on eBay they're going for more, but I'm sure they'll produce more because they seem to be selling really well. So with the two-pack of Vincent and Bob here, you got the railing and the floor part of the diorama, and with Maximilian, you got this back wall piece, the card, and then the wall back here. So you get to buy both sets to get this whole diorama. Now with the Walgreens exclusives, you don't get any of this, so you will not get any of the diorama with those. They just don't have them. And I don't have the Maximilian to compare, but I have seen pictures of it, and I know it doesn't come with the back wall pieces for the diorama either. So the Walgreens ones are missing a couple of accessories and the diorama. And I'm not sure if Maximilian is missing any accessories, like this one doesn't have the front arm here. So I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's missing something because Maximilian came with quite a bit of things too. All right, so here are the two sets side by side. So I guess the big question here is, which one should you get, the Walgreens exclusive or the original two packs that these came out with? So the Walgreens exclusives, I think both this one and the Maximilian retail for $20. These guys, I'm pretty sure I paid $27 or $28 for. So for a few dollars more, you get a whole lot more with these guys. You get the pieces of the diorama, you get the arms for the front, which never made sense to me why it wasn't provided with this guy, because these arms are kind of harder to take in and out because of that panel, and I would say most people probably don't use these anyway. And then also you get, so the stand here, I think you either get two of these pieces or two of these pieces. In the Walgreens one, you only get one of each, but you're probably not going to use these anyway because the stand is so wonky anyway. This is the way I arrange it so that Vincent here is a little more solid. But I would say the biggest thing that you do not get with the Walgreens one is Bob. You've got to have Bob. I mean, he is such a cool figure. I mean, look at him. He's just so cool. He's got all of his little dents in here. His little head will go up and down. His little arm is on a ball socket. I mean, he was such an integral part of the movie. I mean, you just got to have him. He's such a cool figure. So, yeah, so I would say definitely try to get these guys instead. These guys are harder to find, I think, anyway. And these guys, you can find them on websites like Amazon, Entertainment Earth. I think Entertainment Earth is on back order again, though, as of the making of this video. Comic shops, I've seen them at comic shops, like local comic shops, too. So, look around for them. They're really popular. They seem to sell out really quick. I think... before I get to that, I want to mention the Maximilian figure. That was another one that kind of confused me because Maximilian was originally packaged as a single figure, and you get the two back panels of the diorama. You have to buy both of them to get the whole thing, these guys and Maximilian, and then a bunch of different accessories like different hands and claws and spinning blades. And then from what I could see of the pictures of the Walgreens exclusive, you definitely do not get the back diorama pieces, and I think he's missing one or two pieces of the accessories, probably like the spinning blade or something. So it makes less sense to me that they repackaged him. So I think where they really kind of screwed up on these is they should have made the Walgreens exclusive in a way that is different from these. So probably a good example is to provide something with this guy that you can't get with these guys, and that way you want to buy both. So I think something like a good example of that would be maybe a smaller diorama piece that maybe is half the size of this one. And I was thinking about that scene where Vincent is going to have that shooting contest with Star, and so he floats over to that wall and he goes over to recharge his little lasers. His lasers are sticking out. So it would have been cool if maybe they had that wall unit where he recharges his lasers, or maybe they could have like a small console in the front here where it looks like he's piloting the ship at the beginning of the movie. You know, something really cool like that where it would entice you to want to buy this because you want to get that extra piece. So yeah, that's where I think that they kind of messed up on these. But anyway, I hope this kind of straightened out some of the questions that you had about these, because I know when I saw those Walgreens ones, I was confused too. I was like, what the heck are these? You know, I thought it was like a whole nother figure or something, but they're actually just the same figures with less. So I'd say pass on the Walgreens ones, get the main, the 2-pack of Vincent and Bob, and get the original package of Maximilian. That way you can get the full diorama here. So anyway, I hope that kind of cleared up some of the questions, but if you have any more, you can always leave a comment. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it helped you guys, and in the meantime, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, and I guess I will see you on the next video, whatever that might be. So thanks again, and have a good one.